Hello.
Hey Curtis, what's up, man?
Oh, I thought this your regular phone wasn't working.
No, this is what I use to you know to chat and all that, like Wi-Fi. I use my Wi-Fi with this.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out if that was because of that message you put out
What message?
from yesterday.
Oh yeah, I don't have service. Like I don't have because it's I have to finish my wife's cycle first. She's gonna finish her contract now this coming week.
Yeah.
We've been wanting to have like our own like bundle together for years, and it's like it's never happened, and it's finally gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm just waiting for her to finish. Um, I think it's this week, if I'm not mistaken. We talked to the retailer, and they were like, "Yeah, it's almost finished. So we're just gonna jump to some other company." Yeah, I thought you were sleeping.
Oh no, I was a little while ago, but when you called, I was letting the dogs out and stuff and doing things.
Oh, okay.
My phone was in my room. But
Did you catch the Mandalorian?
yes, I got I got a stream going
Okay.
because didn't you want to show some things?
Yeah, I was like, if you were gonna do something private, I was gonna jump there.
Oh, private. I got it. Well, I got it on YouTube right now. We can do YouTube for a few minutes to see if anybody jumps on.
Okay. Well, let me join the YouTube um, here because I think Kaz was live. I was there in the chat for a while,
Oh,
but I think he's gonna go early. Oh, I see you here.
yeah.
Oh, M3's here.
You see me? Oh, M3's here.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Well, that's behind. All right, I'm gonna cross out of this. If you want to jump on.
All right, bro.
All right, we're.
Okay.
What's up? What's happening today? Today is Wednesday, the day of The Mandalorian, season 3, episode 6. Does anybody got anything to say about it? Did everybody watch it? Did anybody got any complaints? Anything? Anybody want to talk? You know, I got. Let's see what I got. Some stuff today. I got Outback. My cover girl was like missing in action. They sent that out. I got Crash Bar today from Transformers. Are you joining Mark cosplay or what? I know you got some stuff to show. Ooh, it's Profit Director jumps in. Hello.
How's it going, man?
Good. How you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
And here's Mark cosplay.
Oh, there you are.
Do I sound okay?
Yeah, you sound fine.
Okay, good. Mark cosplay is finally on. He's got some stuff he wants to show, that unboxings.
Very cool.
Did you watch it?
I did. I loved it too.
With all your hearts, like on Valentine's Day?
Well, the thing is, like, it's very quickly coming to pass, like the thing that I predicted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Bo-Katan unifying all of Mandalore.
Spoilers! Oopsie daisy. But hey, oh well. Just let you guys know there might be spoilers.
Oh, no, that's not a spoiler. That was my prediction like 4 episodes ago.
Oh, yeah. I like how he gave it to her, too.
It made logical sense. I just hope that the Armorer and their group, agree.
Yes. Yep. That was a nice city. Told you Christopher Lloyd was in it.
Yes, it's it's man, that was the one little hard thing to swallow. It seems like that was a note from the board, right?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. That episode, the one part of it I didn't agree with. It glorified lazy people that want to sit around and just do leisure all day without ever working, without ever having to earn anything, right?
Yeah. And guess who was one of that?
And it made the bad guy the one old white man that, thought people should actually have to work and,
yeah,
accomplish things.
Yep. And you had Lizzo on there, which she represents that big time.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, man.
Big time. I can't believe
this is one of those cases where, because normally, have you ever heard of Nerdrotic?
Yes.
All right. So normally I would argue that Nerdrotic, is just an angry hater.
Uh-huh.
Right. But on this one, it's kind of a lot harder to argue against that, Oh, it looks like my
You're what?
My little whatchamacallit, the icon isn't showing up on YouTube.
The icon. It's on here.
Yes, I know. But I think I have to switch it back and forth in order to get it to show up on YouTube.
Oh. Well, it's 10:30.
On YouTube, it's just showing the Cobra logo with the globe in it.
Yeah. Cobra. Well, I don't know if you saw, but I got my Outback today.
Oh, very nice.
But still,
my Outback, Cover Girl, Falcon, and 2 Crimson Bats should be shipping this week.
I still haven't got Cover Girl yet. She's in limbo. I'm debating, should I cancel it or not?
Well, Hasbro took my money, so
what up, bro?
So, guys,
it's too late for me to cancel. How's it going, M3?
Pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Not too bad, man.
Hey, if I can interrupt real quick, I'm so sorry, but I was checking out your guys' squawkbox last, and I commented on it, and the girl that's going to be Ahsoka Tano is perfect. And I knew it was her because I knew who Prophet was talking about in Death Race or Death. What is it? Death. She's the cheerleader in the yellow suit.
Oh yeah, it is, yeah. She's gonna be Hera. You're talking
She's
about
gonna
Mary
be-
Elizabeth Winstead.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Hera.
So, Prophet Director, I was laughing to myself because when you were talking about her and explaining her to Curtis, you were so paused and hesitant, and you were like, she's something really special.
Yeah, well, you know, you don't want people to think you're perving on a girl half your age.
That girl is fucking beautiful, and she's the same as Aubrey Piazza. They kind of have that same look, but
Yeah. Well, they both have those really big like doe eyes.
yeah, like their anime eyes and shit.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
those doe eyes, man. And the bigger the eyes, the better.
That's awesome. So when I was relating to how you were, and Curtis, you haven't seen any of those fucking movies, man. You haven't seen Sky High?
I seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which is one of my favorites to sit down and watch whenever.
Yeah, she's Ramona in Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man, Sky High is a really good movie. I seen that when Maisie was like 8, so it was out like 1994, 5, 6. 1997. Yeah.
Sky High was a lot of fun. You know, it's a kids movie, but it was a good one.
Yeah, definitely.
And like I said, getting to see Kurt Russell and Kelly Preston as superheroes was pretty cool.
Bro, Curtis, Kurt Russell can't fly, but he's hella strong. But his wife had to carry him everywhere and like drop him off and shit. But it made sense. It made sense the way they went about it, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah, well, she could fly and he was super strong.
Awesome.
I got a little something for M3.
Oh, speaking of M3, damage.
Oh yeah.
That I ate one of those cookies, the whole cookie,
Yes.
and goddamn, dude, I was incapacitated for like 3 hours.
Yes.
Like I couldn't even move. I was just like, oh God, if I move, it's gonna be bad.
So that's kind of cool every once in a great while to be like, okay, probably won't be doing that too often, but motherfucking Moto Frank and fucking Gushing Galvatron ate 3 within an hour and were fucking fine the whole time, and the next day, perfect. I'm like, what the fuck? It knocked me on the ass, dude.
Holy shit! I must have like eaten one that was just like
I wasn't that
concentrated butter or something.
Yeah, maybe you got one of the lumps of butter that really just stayed in that one cookie. You got the lucky batch, bro. Fuck. But yeah, man. Did you eat the other 2 yet, or did you share them with anybody?
Well, I gave one to one of my coworkers.
Good.
And he handled it like a champ. Like he fucking ate it at work and was fine. I'm like, how?
I don't get it, man.
So
yes, the shit just collapsed me, man. I was useless for like 3 hours.
Well, you know, there's that thing too. Like you sit there, you drink like Long Island iced teas all the time, right? And then there's that one night that it doesn't phase you, no matter how much you drink.
True, but Prophet Director smokes weed. Matter of fact, he smoked.
I smoke. I'm literally smoking weed right now.
Yeah, every day. So it's amazing that. And matter of fact, Prophet, the weed that I used to make that cannabis butter was exactly what I sent you. Same. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can usually handle my shit, but damn, man, I was like, oh, there was, you know, and it's funny because Curtis was like texting me, hey man, come on Kaz's show. Hey man, come on Kaz's show. And I couldn't even muster the energy to fucking type in can't cookies. I wanted to type can't cookies, but I couldn't even muster the energy for that.
That's beautiful.
When was that? Monday?
I think it was Friday.
Oh man.
It was during Kaz's show.
Damn.
Yeah, this is crazy because I was gonna come on and like, you know, But it was like, oh man, I can't even move. This is terrible.
Was a Big M?
I felt great the next day though.
Did you? Okay, so
Like really good the next day.
did the high carry over where now you were just kind of high, or?
Well, it was like a body high the next day with
Yeah,
none of the head stuff.
Okay.
I just felt really good.
Cool. I'm gonna try gummies next. I want to do the I bought some Decepticon emblem fucking silicone trays, you know, where you
Yes.
that's pretty cool. So and then I want to make can of oil instead of can of butter. And the can of oil is supposed to like fuse better. Excuse me, I don't know if it's fusing better, but for gummies you use the clear content.
Yeah, the gelatin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's up, Big M? Hey, Doe. So, Curtis, did you watch The Mandalorian? I haven't seen it yet, but I do not mind spoilers. Matter of fact, so you've all seen it, correct? Prophet Direct.
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay, so Mark, you've seen it today, correct? Okay, if he's not listening, but I hear Jack Black's in it.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
That's very cool. I like that. I don't know.
He's married to Izzo.
Is Izzo? Who's Izzo?
No, Lizzo. That heavy set black trend.
Yeah.
Right? She's like an internet personality or something. I guess she has some songs or something.
Oh, she's a big song. She had,
but she's like super far left.
Yeah.
I bet they're fucking. So is he super far left?
She's like 500 pounds.
I think Jack Black is whatever is gonna make Jack Black money.
Okay. Well, look at what's the movie?
Right. I think most of Hollywood is like that. I think most of them don't have an opinion, but they'll say whatever opinion they're told to just so they can keep getting paid.
Yeah.
You know, because look what happens when they don't, when they don't play ball.
Yeah.
I mean, when was the last time you saw Richard Dreyfuss in a movie?
And somebody else said something too the other night about they just can't get the business anymore because they're not following suit to Hollywood's fucking.
Yes, well, Hollywood is full of perverts.
Yeah,
and they're trying to normalize perversion so that they don't have to hide it anymore. Right. Now, I'm not saying that like trans people are perverts, right? Trans people are trans people, but when people latch onto that community and say things like, oh, well, you can't say pedophile anymore. It's minor attracted person. I'm like, no, it's a fucking pedophile.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I wish it was the other way. I wish Hollywood had our vision of everything and just kept it normal because that's what we are. Normal.
Yes.
Dang, man.
Even Putin knows it.
Just keep it normal. There's no.
Oh shit! I said it on YouTube. I'm gonna get. That's the word's gonna.
What, Putin? Shout out Putin.
Yes. Well, it's the thing is like nobody's happy with small victories. It's like all or nothing these days.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to put Trump in prison for what is it, 132 years or some shit?
Yes.
34 felonies. Yeah.
It's fucking nonsense.
Oh my gosh, dude! And all the while they fucking are opening up the. I just seen all this today and yesterday and the day before. Man, I'm watching this shit pretty close, and it's pretty. It's fucked up, man.
I don't think they realize they're opening the floodgates on themselves.
Yes,
well, everybody's saying. A lot of people are saying that. I've definitely heard that.
There's been some Democrats jumping ship with the Democrats because they're like, dude, this is. It's because they know what's going to happen.
Are there any Republicans that are like, oh no, this is going to work? Like because there's one or two in that house that are kind of like,
yeah, I don't know. Not that I know of, but
okay. Oh, it's weird, man. Hey, what's up, Bullwinkle?
What's up, Bull?
Bullwinkle, how are you?
Bullwinkle, did you see The Mandalorian? We were talking about if you've seen it. I guess you don't care about spoilers. I think you said that. Jack Black's in it. That's pretty cool. Then we were talking about Jack Black being, well, actually, whatever's game to be in to make money. Yeah, that's what Prophet was saying. Yeah.
And he played a rich dude.
Oh, what's his Gwyneth Paltrow?
He played a bureaucrat.
Yeah.
Shallow Hal was the good one. Maybe that's how he sees his 500-pound wife.
Well, Tenacious D is the absolute best.
Oh, the best of the best.
You can't find a better Jack Black movie than Tenacious D.
Not even the cable guy?
No, fuck that guy.
Jack Black was in The Cable Guy?
No.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, he's got like smaller parts, but he's in it throughout the movie.
Oh, shit.
Well, yeah, The Cable Guy's not better than Tenacious D.
Rocking and fucking.
Why is your dog's tail purple?
Yeah, he's fucking badass, dude.
Curtis, your dog's tail, why is it purple?
I don't know what you're talking about. You've been smoking some of that stuff?
Well, your dog just walked by the camera and her tail was purple.
It's not purple.
I missed it.
No, I'm just kidding. No, her tail is purple and the other one is pink. And that's so I can tell them from a distance which ones when they're outside.
For real?
Yeah.
I want to see. Call her over. Aria, Ara. Whoop, whoop.
Aria.
I always think it's Aria. Ara. Oh, it's like a lavender. That's not bad.
Oh, the other one, I saw the other one because it was brighter than that. It was like the color of your light there, M3.
Yes, the lady that does my dog usually does well. Since I've been out here for the last week, I think she's getting dementia, and because the last couple times, but this last time, she did a horrible job on the dogs.
I've never heard of that.
Asking my mom, she asked my mom 3 times before we left what kind of cut she wanted on her Cocker Spaniel, and she wrote it down 3 times, and then she ended up calling me for some reason to ask. I was like, "Oh my god, you wrote
I've
it
never heard of that, bro."
Yeah, you guys might need to find a new spot.
Yes.
Hey, Prophet, when you hit it, do you hold it in for like seconds, and then let it out?
No, I usually just pound it like, and I go real fast, and I pull the hair.
And then stupid.
All right. I guess Curtis is Prophet now.
Oops. My bad.
Oh shit.
No, man. Come on. If we don't give each other shit, who will?
I know. Oh yeah. Mark cosplay.
But yes, I do hold it in. I pull a hit, yes.
You don't pull the hair. Got it.
Oh shit.
Holy fuck, dude.
Ridiculous bastards.
Well, I mean, that was like a perfect opening, like to say something like that.
Hey, so somebody sent me this today. Check this out. It says gives pounding a tall boy after work a whole new meaning.
Bullwinkle.
That is fucked up, dude. I don't know who sent it to me. Their number.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, here. Celebrate everyone's identity.
Yep. And they got a trans.
Come on. That cannot be real.
They got a trans.
Oh, how will you really think that can't be real?
In the
She,
commercial.
her. She, her.
It's so fucking real, bro.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
It's in a commercial.
I cannot believe that.
You're
I
gonna have-
saw.
You have to change Bud Light now? Is that-
I can't. Well, my because we knew about that guy Dylan that came on. He was like, "Oh my god!" Fucking runs around and then Kid Rock fucking pop. Fuck you, Bud Light. Fuck you, Budweiser, right? Or Anheuser. And so I knew that much of it, but I didn't know they actually did that.
Yeah, his beer is quite popular up here.
So if you turn that around, that on the other is it that Dylan's face on the backside or what?
I don't know. They had an actual transgender guy to woman on the commercial, I guess.
Are there 2 cans? That is nuts, dude. Thanks for ruining my childhood. Fuck.
What?
Come on, how did that ruin your childhood?
Look, that's all I drink, man.
Yeah, but this isn't your childhood.
I'm sure it is. Have you seen my room? It's 100% my childhood.
No, you know what the difference is between now and your childhood? In your childhood, your mommy and daddy bought you all that shit.
Yes.
Now you buy it yourself.
Yes. Oh, I actually didn't know about all that, man. And I hope it lasts for maybe just like a little bit and then boom, they're done with it, you know? Like kind of like the 49ers and the Kaepernick.
Well, I hope it goes the same way everything else has that does that shit, and they fucking lose profits on it and realize they need to be normal.
I know.
Yeah.
My wife.
The problem is, you know, these companies keep trying to sell to this loudmouth 10% on the internet.
Yeah.
And it's like, guess what? That 10%, even if they did buy your stuff, which only 10% of the 10% is actually buying your shit. Like, even if the whole 10% bought it, if you lose 50% of your other audience because of it, you're losing 40% of your profits.
Yeah, it's like Disney.
I just saw that today, Curtis, on Disney.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, Disney's board of directors, you know, really tore into Iger apparently, because I watched that Overlord DVD guy. And he's got inside sources. He had a guy who worked at Disney there on his show today, actually. And they were talking about how Marvel is being budgeted. Like everything Marvel does has a budget on it now. So movies only get 175 million and shows get 75 million. Right? But Star Wars, he didn't mention Star Wars at all, which leads everyone to believe that Disney's about to sell Star Wars, which means we may be losing Mandalorian.
No. Okay, I hear you, but my first thought is no.
Well, they're losing money. Disney's losing money like crazy.
Yes, they're hemorrhaging money. And it's, you know, Kathleen Kennedy has ruined like a lot of shit.
Yep.
And she's been a bitch about it too, like blaming you know, the typical left thing to do. Blame everyone on the right for your problems.
Yeah.
You know what I can't fucking believe is how a person can actually physically say with some sort of backbone that they hate Donald Trump. I do not fathom that fucking concept. I don't
think you understand the level of brainwashing that's been you know, happening here.
I don't even hate Joe Biden. I might hate the administration and what everybody's fuck all that shit. But for him as a person, he's like 82 and like decrepit. He's like just being shoved. It's kind of like elder abuse. I think we've mentioned before. But it's like I don't hate him. But why would you hate Trump? The man literally says,
I do hate Biden, but there's plenty of reason to hate Biden.
Yes, there is. There is too.
I mean, come on. How about the crime bill for one thing?
Yes, his
Stop and frisk was his fucking doing.
Yeah, but somebody just keeps moving his hand. I don't think the guy's fucking smart anymore.
No, that was years ago before his cognizance was fucked up.
Oh shit, Mark, that was very good. I'm so sorry. It looked really good, man. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, did you trim off the bottom part?
Yes, he did.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, she can actually move now, which is great.
He even put some hairs on under there.
Yeah, tell him about the
I think I might have to do that with mine when I get it.
I want that. Did you order it from Mattel?
Well, that's the Sorceress. She's a wide release. You should be able to find her at stores.
Amazon for $39. I haven't seen her in the store yet.
There you go. Amazon for $39.
Did you get her, M3?
No, she was in my cart for a day or three, and then I decided against it because I'm trying to like slap myself from purchasing things.
Yes.
So I'll think about it for 3 or 4 days, and then I just save it for later. And if it saves for later for like a week or two, I just delete it.
Mine always right now is like this month. It started out buying parts for things that I need to fix. and all of a sudden I see something that I like, and I pre-ordered Black Chrysanthemum.
Oh, so did Mark. Oh, it's fucking gorgeous. It looks really good.
Yes, that Black Chrysanthemum does look great.
Yeah.
Oh, stop, cat.
Harley Quinn. What's up, girl?
Oh, damn, now he goes back on. Why don't you just stay on so I know?
Which Harley Quinn is that?
What's with that background? Is Moss Man going to come out of there? Or Man-Thing? I'm sorry.
Well, it's just Ivy on a brick wall, man.
Poison Ivy, maybe?
Cutest.
Mom, what Harley Quinn was that?
That's the Margot Robbie Harley Quinn from the Build-A-Figure for King Shark.
No, what's the body though?
The body is the McFarlane Harley Quinn, the cartoon one.
Oh,
there's like two versions. Yeah, you need to remove the pin on her head in order for that head to fit on that body. That's all you got to do.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for M3 to come on with one of those life-size silicone, you know what type of dolls, and dressed as Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah, dude. I said.
Oh, now come on, Curtis. M3 doesn't do things half-ass. He'll go right for the Japanese robot.
Oh man. Hey, Skydro Walker says, I can't believe you got Mark cosplay on a stream. Damn, I know, Skydro. We are blessed with his presence.
Yeah.
He comes on a lot, actually, Skydro. You might not you gotta jump in these late nights, bro. Fucking Mark's in almost all of them, man. But he's just quiet, like he is right here. Just quiet Mark until he clicks in and
He's a man of few words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
The international man.
Honestly, that's
he's literally the international man of mystery.
That can be refreshing, though. You know, after you're on a stream with 9 people yelling over each other.
Yes.
Hey, Skydro, dude, I'm just listening to Skydro, man. No matter how charming Mark is, don't give him your credit card number. I'm telling you, if you send me your credit card number and your last 4 social of your credit card. Fuck yeah, dude. I love it when I get the voicemails from fucking Mark.
So I watched this thing on, I think it was YouTube, or maybe it wasn't YouTube. Maybe it was like Tubi or something. Maybe it was Tubi. Or Tubi, however you want to say it. But it was about this guy from England came to Hollywood, and he was trying to get all the A-Team people back together. Found out some interesting stuff on what's his name, George, the guy who played Hannibal Lecter. Not Hannibal Lecter, but Hannibal. I guess him and Mr. T kind of didn't get along.
Let me ask you this question. Okay, so we're 15 years into the future and everything's still pretty normal, but holograms, I think we've talked about it plenty of times. Holograms and CGI have become just the epitome of perfection. Would you guys like replayed the A-Team with just all maybe say a person like Jon Favreau was fucking writing it and shit, and all of them were just holograms, and they set it up to where you're like, damn, that's fucking good.
Oh, like how they did like Luke Skywalker and stuff like that.
Yeah, but better because we're 15 years into the future. So, would you guys rewatch A-Team and shit? And would you
always watch it, even if it looks like it might suck? I'm gonna at least watch it once.
Okay, yeah. I watched A-Team fucking probably, jeez.
I didn't realize it was on.
Wonder Woman. I watched Wonder Woman. I watched the 60s Batmans. Spider-Man is Amazing Friends. The A-Team. And then I'm not talking about. And then Dukes of Hazzard. Oh my gosh! All the fucking Vicky. Remember Vicky?
Yeah.
Vicky was good, dude.
I didn't have a lot of time for television as a kid. Unless it was storming outside, I was out with my friends usually.
Oh yeah. But there's always the Saturdays and Sundays. Like, dude, we were out on bicycles. We were making 100% and digging in the dirt, making dams, garden hoses, you name it, in the pools, going to people's house. We lived on a street that was 5 houses on this side and 5 houses on this side, and all the kids. There was probably 15 of us. Truth or dare, fucking making forts, fucking all kinds of stuff. There was a school right next to us. We used to go there, climb on the roof, and get the balls down and fuck with them and shit. Dude, that was like a good 6-year fucking thing, man. That was
so
cool.
The neighborhood that I grew up in, it's called the Chrysler Village. Now, back in World War II, Midway Airport was like a primary source for the National Guard, for military, right? Mm-hmm. So Ford City was an auto plant at that time, and it was taken over by the U.S. government to make plane parts and tank parts and things like that.
Oh, shit.
Right? So while that was happening, the neighborhood that I live in, the Chrysler Village, it basically was built to house the families of the U.S. military staff and workers that were working at the plant to make the, tank parts and plane parts and things like that.
Wow.
So my neighborhood was basically like a military base, right? So my neighborhood, basically, it's a mile long and about 3 blocks wide, right? It's right across the street from Midway Airport on the south end. And that neighborhood, growing up there were about 50 kids my age in that neighborhood that all played in the same park, that all knew each other, all that sort of thing. So I grew up in a very, social environment.
Hell yeah, dude. 50 fucking kids. I couldn't have. Oh man, we had 15, maybe at best when the cousins came over and shit. Wow, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, and it was interesting because there were separate groups, but everyone knew everyone, and they all hung out at different times. But yes, it was with all those people, to get to know in the neighborhood, right? We were all into bikes and stuff as well.
Yes.
So, really, the only time I watched television was right after school for G.I. Joe, Transformers, Robotech, and Voltron.
Yes, okay.
Right. Now, I did watch, a little bit of regular television, syndicated TV when it was raining or something. We couldn't go out.
Raw. Sorry.
But at those times, it was usually stuff like, what was it? We watch Happy Days, Mork and Mindy.
Yeah.
Maybe Bonnie Miller would pop up. On nights that I was staying up late, I would watch Monty Python's Flying Circus on Channel 11, WTTW.
Did you get Benny Hill? Did you ever get Benny Hill?
Yes, we got Benny Hill. It was Benny Hill and Monty Python's Flying Circus, and then Faulty Towers, like one right after the other.
Raw Talk. What's up, Raw Talk? Sorry, Prophet.
How are you, man? Jump on. I haven't talked to you in a long time.
Yeah. I put his thing on there. He was on meditation. He's getting ready to go back on meditation. I'm like, wow. That's why I haven't been able to get a hold of him. But Shnikes. Jump on. Do I need to put the link back on again?
Well, it couldn't hurt.
There we go.
Yeah, it's interesting because on the YouTube,
what the hell
is my Cobra logo with the globe in it as my avatar.
Did you see this? It says add item. That just popped on there. It's all in purple.
I do not.
Save, and it's got a what the fuck? That's something new to me. Well, I mean, it wasn't on there a second ago. I'm gonna take a pic.
Clones, send in the clones.
Oh, no Raw Talk. You didn't come in, huh?
I guess not.
Raw Talk. Come on, man.
See that purple at the bottom?
Well, I'm checking out Mark. What's Mark?
Yes, I don't see that on my end. But I mean, it's your stream, so
I don't know what kind of is that. Oh, somebody's on. Who's that?
I didn't know who any of those troopers were.
Raw's backstage.
Yeah, there we go.
What's
Raw,
happening?
how's it going, man?
What's going on, Mr. Raw?
Chilling, just meditating, trying to clear my brain from all the things.
And you came here?
Otherwise, no, I can't. I'm breaking my fast.
Uh,
I go back. I just said, hey, let me see what the fellas are doing everywhere and every channel just for today.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been on radio silence trying to meditate and focus. Sometimes I get into those moods where I have to detach.
When
There's
you
nothing wrong with that. I understand.
when you meditate, do you take anything to help you meditate, or like to get into that realm, or you just stay in a local state meditation?
Yeah, local state meditation, basically in a creative vibe, or just
Yeah.
focus on just doing what Eric does,
Yeah.
instead of the raw talk, just Eric things, you know what I mean? So
Cool, man.
yeah.
Hey, every day I fucking do Marcos things. Like it's hard sometimes. Like you go to work. My work's hella easy. I got an easy ass job, so it's cake. But when I come home and like my wife's gone, everybody's gone, shit. Like you start watching YouTube even at work because it's so easy. Going get on YouTube and watching a lot of stuff that's going on in my head right now is political. So I can like tell myself, all right, just stop looking at it for at least 3 to 4 hours. Don't get so once you start getting worked up and like you're like you got to bring yourself back into fuck that. It ain't it's in my backyard. I don't give a fuck. But I feel you. That's cool, man.
Yeah, man. Because
I like that, but I also like
the trick is recognizing when it's becoming an issue and actually doing something about it. I actually commend you for this, Raw.
Thank you. Yeah, it becomes an issue when I find myself drifting into the silliness and emotional part of shit I shouldn't be emotional about. You know what I mean? It shouldn't even equate to that.
Oh, the whole emotional damage thing.
But then as far as political wise, I mean, I just asked the brothers, all you guys, I'm quite sure you guys are focused on preparing for the worst.
Yeah.
Because by July we won't have our currency as it stands.
Yep.
Sad. It's gonna be a trying time for real patriots, man.
Yep. Save your aluminum cans. M3. You can melt them suckers down and make stuff out of it or use it for a trade.
Hey, Raw Talk, just for conversation's sake. Now, I've been hearing some stuff about the dollar overseas is not doing too well for us, but the dollar over here is still the dollar. But do you think that by that early July that we will notice that beer is now $64 for a 30-pack?
Well, this week was the launch of the digital currency for the U.S. this week. This is why they're pushing so much to distract us with Brother Trump's indictment, when they know that's not even it's no way in hell he's going to jail for any of those counts that fool brought forth. But it's a great distraction to distract the people from what's really going to happen, and that's the currency that we know, the way we conduct business is going to change. All digital, all tracking you, shut you down when they want to. It's going to be a real problem, and it's going to be a catastrophe in the short scheme of thing and the long scheme of things. China, the BRICS group with China, Brazil, and all those guys, they already said they're not dealing in the petrodollar. They're dealing with the yuan, or yuan, however you pronounce their currency, and they're steadfast moving towards eliminating the influence of the Western, America, Europe, and basically the NATO allies as it stands.
Well, just real quick to intervene, my dad was over in Vietnam for many years. He went to China and all that kind of stuff as well. He came home to give us, Vietnamese money. It's real weird. It's not a paper. It's like a plastic see-through shit. It's weird.
Yeah.
But that's what they use over there in Vietnam for the last 10 years. They don't deal with American. He can bring his American money over, but he has to like transfer it into Vietnamese money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well, and on that other thing you mentioned, Marcos, where you said that their dollar was doing bad, but ours was doing good. That's the reverse, man.
Exactly.
The American dollar is down and the Russian ruble is up. Like a lot.
What I meant, our American dollar over there is not doing well, but our American dollar over here.
No, theirs is doing better and better, and ours is doing worse and worse.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's here or not. Inflation is killing our dollar by the second.
And they just keep printing more money and making it worse.
And then Biden just at his meeting with Canada and Mexico, they're trying to abolish America as a whole and create a new organization called the North American Union. Just something like Brexit. And
that's gross.
Almost. Yeah. It's really bad, man. They're trying to nullify and destroy the Constitution, cause chaos in the country so the UN can come in and create order under their doctrine instead
like
of
martial law and shit.
Yeah, because once you have a country in chaos that can control itself, and plus it has access to nuclear armaments, and they have no constitution anymore, it's chaos. The UN, due to the agreement, the UN can come in and restore order under the UN doctrines.
So your whole constitution's gone.
Yeah, it's gone, and you have to go under the UN.
Hey, but wait, Mark, we're gonna lose Mark. He wants to see toys. Mark wants to see toys.
Hey, we won't have any toys. That's why it's bleak in the market right now. If you look on the shelves, it's bleak. Yep. Because China is actually these companies, they're actually looking at American dollar like they really don't want it. And the manufacturing is slowing up due to that fact, because they see what's going on in the world and how their country is pushing towards eliminating our dollar. So if we even try to spend our dollar in manufacturing overseas, it's ridiculous, man. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with.
Yep.
Hey, Rock Talk, where you're at, is it close to where Trump was in his arraignment today and shit, or yesterday?
Yeah, well, I'm in New Jersey, so yeah, I mean that was the buzz. Well, it's still the buzz all this week. Do you feel like there's a lot of not rioting at all, protests that were happening? Because I saw one video of like there was like both sides downtown and shit. Well, just today they had a gunman go up to this 27th floor of the Trump Towers.
That was in Chicago though, right?
I don't know if I thought it was over here. I seen it in my feed, but
yeah. So forgive me for interrupting, but does Trump have towers in Chicago, and does he have? I know he has Trump towers in New York.
Yeah, he has it in New York and a few places overseas. I don't know about Chicago. Chicago, okay. I think you're thinking about Sears Tower and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know of a Trump Tower here.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. Forgive me. That's right, Prophet. You're there.
I don't think the mafia out there would allow that to happen like that.
It must have been Chicago news, and then there's a rifleman at the top of 27th floor on fucking Trump Tower. Yeah. I read it wrong.
Yeah, so it's crazy. There were protests here, but you can see the faces of some of the officers. They didn't even like that shit. They were like, "Oh man, why does this silly ass DA got to do dumb shit?" So. But this is all political theater, gentlemen.
It's all too. Man, we're as a society, not us here, but as people, we're fucking dumb, dude. Or the media just makes it seem like we're all listening to them, because that's what I really feel like too. Like Prophet was saying, 10% of the motherfuckers are idiots, but 90% of us are like, what is going on? And the media just keeps fucking cramming and cramming and cramming.
Well, you got to understand. You have people living in fear of loss. No one wants to lose things for the better. So you have people in their positions. They don't want to lose their positions. So they'll adhere to any order given. You know what I mean? So when you're living under that type of fear where it's like you're looking at your children and you need to feed them, and in order to feed them, you have to have, the position you're in life, your job, and your job's telling you you got to do this in order to keep your job. You're thinking of your kids. You're not even thinking about yourself really per se. You know what I mean?
You know how back in the day we were like, oh, I hate lawyers because they're fucking shitty. Oh, I hate fucking real estate agents because they're shitty. They just want your money and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's fucking journalists. Fuck journalists, dude. All of them. They're all just fucking. They want that big story, so they pump shit up, dude. Fucking
well, it came to a lot of people dealing with Elon Musk and Twitter. He exposed them for even working with the FBI and CIA.
That was great. But see how they stopped talking about it? Why didn't they indict the FBI? You know what I mean?
Well, that's why they're indicting Trump. So
they're
stop asking about that other shit.
Yeah.
Right now, the House, they're having hearings and they are questioning these FBI people and everybody involved. That's why they had that award-winning reporter went in there and was talking about what they were doing, and then the Democrats just kind of that were in there just total denial and said he was incredible as a reporter, but yet he's got like 4 or 5 major reporter awards.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so
but then at the same time, they're trying to get rid of Trump because he's far as leadership wise, he's the only one with the guts to even once he get into the president spot to go after these bastards.
Yeah,
they don't want that.
You know that's going to happen if he gets in. He is going. You know how he is. He's revengeful. He is revengeful.
He's a Gemini. What do you expect?
Yeah,
he's not playing the fuck around.
Yeah,
he's coming after your ass.
Yeah,
and and it's crazy, but this is all I say is stock up. Food shortages is coming rapidly this summer.
Well, that's the other thing too. Because they're doing this, they're trying to tell that guy in charge, that DA guy or whatever he was.
Yeah, that Brad.
Now you got Republicans in the House are going, well, if for those little tiny charges that ain't, that you're moving from a misdemeanor up to a felon, that means we are going to go after like Hillary
Biden and Hillary.
Yep.
Because you just set a precedent.
Yeah, I didn't know Obama's a billionaire now.
Yeah, he was a billionaire after he dropped those drones over in Iraq. Yep. He was a billionaire right after that.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a fucking criminal.
Wow. I was like,
a fucking criminal. I told like my family, everybody that I knew at the time in his first election, they was all going, yeah, Obama. But I was like, he's a fucking janky ass preacher type. Yeah. I know a scumbag when I see one.
My mom called him a Marxist right off the bat.
I knew he was a scumbag. First off, whoever wrote his speeches was stealing from other people.
Yeah.
And I know how speeches are written. And he took the cadence of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. He took the different philosophies from the abolitionists. He used it all to power the base of, you have black folks who are lost and don't understand politics and how shit is done. They got roped into it. But a lot of them now like, fuck Obama. Yeah, you should have said that in the beginning.
That's why Trump ran.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this guy's tearing this shit up, man.
You
He's
know,
fucking shit up. He was the beginning of all the fuck shit, man.
pretty much, man.
He said change.
Well,
change.
no, technically, it's a
There's
long
Bush.
fuck shit.
Bush Senior.
Bush Senior, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and when Reagan was falling ill, remember Bush Senior was the vice president, so he had really took over at that point. You know, what I mean? So
and he tried taking out Reagan.
oh yeah, because he was the head of he was the head of the CIA and FBI.
Yeah, CIA.
CIA, yeah. So this guy's, they're ruthless, man.
And he has part of the whole thing with Obama being born.
Well,
he had the CIA as the head of the CIA. They needed friends over in Africa. There's a whole.
Hey, I would indict.
Yeah,
I would indict Obama for his fucking birth certificate, because have we not seen that yet? And I want this goes over there, but hey, I want pregnancy pictures of Michelle Obama that aren't photoshopped. That somebody could put them into. Somebody could put them into.
On that note, Michelle is a woman, but she's playing her role, man. She's playing her role. She's just there, to bolster this guy, because remember, Obama's a punk ass. I mean, I think he's one of those party boys. You know what I mean? He's one of those types. So what do you do when this guy, he likes dudes, but we need him to play a part? We got to put him with another lawyer who knows her position and want to climb up the ladder, and she'll sacrifice that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't
think that's more of the case.
I don't even hate the Obamas. I hate right after fucking Obama, it became Hillary and Trump. That's when my focus became more prevalent into politics. Before that, Bush, I saw something this or other. Clinton, man, I was like 8, 12, 14 at Clinton's age and shit, right? Reagan, fucking, that was cool. I remember seeing some stuff about Reagan.
Reagan was actually a true patriot. He hated communists like no other.
Yeah, he was a fucking actor and shit, man.
But he did open some floodgates with Reaganomics, though.
Yes,
Reaganomics was the first thing that sent jobs overseas.
Yeah, he did, but that was not even wasn't his call on that. Remember, there were other war dogs and other guys behind the scenes that, they have a committee where they say, hey, look, this is what we got to do for the future of this country. Because back then, to bring it back in perspective, Reagan truly wanted to go back to that standard like Kennedy. He wanted to go back on a gold standard. But it was too far along. We was in too many wars and covert wars through the CIA, which Bush Sr. presided over. So it was just like you had Noriega, the deal with Noriega. You still had the drug trade over in Afghanistan. You had a lot of shit going down, man. It was just, so he's like, fuck it. And he's on his way out anyway. His health was diminishing.
Yeah.
So it was like, what could he do?
Hey, Curtis, I'm a fucking Mark cosplay. Dude. Mark, you gotta have a Rodian, bro. A Rodian. You don't have any?
A Rodian series, Rodian?
You don't like the Rodians on fucking Star Wars?
Hey, did y'all see the
Greedo's race?
Guido, yes.
Yeah, that Guido, or when they was chilling at the party. that shit was just funny to me. This episode tonight.
Oh, I didn't see it tonight. So they're gonna
see it, man.
Honestly, the only thing that were important to the story from this episode were the end of the episode. That's it.
Bullwinkle.
Rob's still here. Mark's still here.
And Mando, that was crazy.
Yeah, let's watch.
Well, I mean, it was okay to watch. It was okay, you know. It was just like it just reminded me like a whole party full of Jar Jar Binks.
Yes.
That's
Hey.
what it reminded me of. Like that type of thing where it was very unnecessary, but you know, I mean, it was entertaining, but it was unnecessary entertainment.
Hey, Mark, check it out. Hey, I have.
Well, you know, you can almost say by definition that all entertainment is unnecessary.
Well, I mean, as far as Star Wars is concerned, like you really didn't need to put that into play too much.
She's right here, bro.
You know,
Boop.
I mean,
Oh.
Jack Black and what you call it? I mean, Christopher Lloyd, excellent, but the other two was like,
Yeah, I was like, that was pretty much
yeah, but they did a decent job.
a friend in there type thing. Like
Yeah, but they did a decent job for what they're I guess for what they were called to do. But it was just like I really didn't need to see their faces. So now you're gonna get those action figures type situation. I don't need to see that, you know.
Yeah,
I was good with.
You know, I did enjoy seeing like life on a new planet. You know, I mean, because this planet, it's kind of like it's almost where the left thinks we're headed.
yeah.
You're absolutely right.
I don't like the left. I think they're fucking.
He said that with such seriousness.
Yeah, he's just like, what the fuck? I don't like the left.
Yeah.
Anything left. I don't even like my left hand, motherfucker.
We're gonna have to turn that into a meme or whatever. Meme.
You know, Christopher Lloyd explained why they couldn't just turn the droids off.
Yeah, that was.
Know, that like blew my mind. I'm like, really? None of these people can even throw out their own garbage.
Yeah, they was like the opulence of the left. You know, that was perfect. Yep. And with those two characters there, it was
I want that so bad.
And remember, like, he still played a subservient man child to his wife.
Yeah, she was clearly the one in charge there.
Yeah, so it was like, oh, come on now. Like, oh, really? Really? Like, okay. I see where it's going.
Yeah.
Well, I see that planet getting wiped out, and here's why.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jack Black was an Imperial.
Yeah.
And when Thrawn shows up and sees he's a traitor, you really think he's going to leave them alone, especially with the Mandalorians gone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Era,
oh, that's nice. That Batman right there. And that Catwoman.
Era, send me your address again, like on text.
Okay.
On text.
I do like that Catwoman.
Cool. Definitely. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, that Catwoman is dope. Hard to find.
That 90s Catwoman.
Yeah, it's hard to find, man. Hard to find. I'm looking for that cat.
It's available on Amazon.
It is?
I'm checking right now.
Oh, you see it, I mean, it's gonna be at a crazy price too. Especially with that purple
Just
suit.
the freeze.
Well, that's the thing with Amazon. There's no in between. It's either like way overpriced or very underpriced. But hey, this one's available here.
Let me see.
For $22.99.
Oh, for real? Oh, time to get it.
Wow. Yeah, that's not bad.
I got one.
They have the Gameverse one, which is like the one that left Batman at the altar for $33.46. That's not bad either.
Soon we're gonna be like, yeah, I got a Catwoman, and you can have her for like 25 cans of soup.
Right?
Yes, right.
I know that Batman for $38.66 is a fucked up price. He should be the same as Catwoman. At least.
Hey, Prophet, do you want to watch Mandalorian in a little while?
The Superboy went down. Con L Superboy.
You know what? I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
I'll watch that shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is great. Now that Curtis knows how to share screens.
Man, she's
Yep.
great, man. I love that figure. I wish I had her.
Is that
What's
the
that?
Widowmaker?
Yes, yes, yes.
Let me see. What do I mean?
That is a cool figure. It's the Figma Widowmaker. That
Oh,
thing's
okay.
like $130 online now.
But the pictures they do online are fantastic. The poses and shit.
Mm.
She's pretty fucking cool.
Well, we want to know, like, what are her boobs like?
Not silicone. They're hard. It's
Yeah.
plastic.
Oh, Bullwinkle's backstage.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's
Oh snap! What you call it? Got the Silverhawks out. Sam on Kaz's channel.
Yeah,
What's up,
I
guys?
saw his post the other day.
Dude, he sent me a video of a toy Mandalorian on a speeder bike, and they threw it into this grinder.
Oh damn!
I was like, dude, that was just me.
Yo, what's wrong with Sam? He's abusing the minds.
Who is that? Who is that, Mark?
That's Darth Revan. Now that's the good guy version. There's a Sith version as well. But
Yeah, I
he
got-
got the mask from a Mandalorian he killed.
Yeah,
So that is a Mandalorian helmet that this character wears.
I have
I didn't know that.
I have both figures.
Hey, Raw Talk, how deep are you into fucking Star Wars on a percent scale 1 to 10?
I have that version.
To honestly tell you, action figure wise, I'm not that deep. I mean,
No, trivia. Like trivia wise, you know what they're talking
Trivia,
about. Shit.
honestly, I'm a purist of the first 3 films that I've seen since I was little. I love those.
Right.
The lore, I'm not too well versed in. The second trilogy I like is decent, but the last trilogy is pure shit, and I'll shit on anything about it.
Did you watch Clone Wars?
Yes, Clone Wars is definitely dope.
Oh shit! Did you watch all of it?
I didn't get to watch all of it. You're talking about the anime, right?
Yeah.
I didn't watch all of it.
Okay.
I never had a chance to really sit down and watch it
So,
all.
when you talk to Curtis and Mark and Prophet, motherfuckers know, and Pat know about every fucking show that came out right after the other and is in the universe. Their universe of Star Wars is really big. Mine's like I'm on a moon somewhere floating around a fucking planet and shit, you know?
Yeah.
My knowledge is very, very
I'm out
good.
there too. Like everybody else, my first encounter with Star Wars was definitely the movies. Like those are dear to my heart. But as far as the cartoons and anime and different things, I'll catch here and there, and then I'll go back to it years later and then enjoy it for what it is. But
What's up, Astray?
Yeah, what's going on?
it's just like what up, Astray? It's just like people who are deep into Warhammer and deep into Dungeons and Dragons. It's just that's what Star Wars is now. At first we just had those movies, but now it's just the books, the everything. So it's pretty neat, man. Pretty
Cool. Hell yeah.
neat.
Yeah, well, it's modern mythology.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Astray, did you see the Bud Light cans? I know Astray did. He ordered himself a case and shit, man.
Damn. Oh, about the Star Wars. Remember back in the day, Star Wars was mostly, it was well defined as good versus evil. But the last 3 movies bordered on questioning what's good and what's evil. And I didn't like that. You know what I mean? Like, why question what's good and what's evil? Why complicate it when it was already clearly defined? But that's the left's agenda, to make you think that you could question good and evil based upon motives and things. Fuck all that. What's good is good, what's bad is bad. Simple as that.
Yeah, well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. What the left is doing right now with the media and all their bullshit is trying to normalize perversion so that when they get busted doing perverted shit, they get away with it.
Exactly. That's all it is.
That's like one of the fucking things, but
Yeah, exactly. That's like one of like
yeah,
1,000.
which
Yeah.
is a bit, but it's the biggest. It's in the top 3 of motherfucking ass fucks.
I like that. I like that Boba Fett, man.
Oh yeah. So I
They
became.
should do one with an alternate head with the Jango Fett head.
Mark's got a really good Boba Fett, dude. Check this motherfucker out, dude. And
Is that Moth-X or SH Figs?
his Fennec Shant, dude, his whole setup. Oh, you've seen it, Prof, Raw Talk on. You've seen it
on Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it
That
too.
sorceress, though, the way he had her pose was awesome, man.
Perfect, huh? Perfect. The guy's a genius, bro.
Yeah, very dope, bro.
He's like
Come on.
Mark's really fucking talented, dude. It's nuts.
Curtis, you're having some trouble.
It's Kudis, not Curtis.
Curtis.
No, Kudis.
Oh, it's the SH Figars one.
Look how you spelled your name, Kudis.
Yeah.
You can't see it. You see my shit. It says, "Let's watch Mando."
Let's watch Mando.
Well, yeah, if he closed down, if he shut off that comment, then everybody's name would pop up.
Toy
That's correct. Get that stupid shit off there. Anyway, who's that damn dude?
What you got? This is not Monstar. What is this guy? In Toy Town. What the fuck he got there?
Is that Sub-Zero? What is that?
Looks like it.
I think it's Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Is that McFarlane?
Looks like it.
Hey, Kurt, that's your key.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's a older. That's one of the first ones, right?
I never seen that before, ever.
Yeah,
I have that as well.
Yeah, that's one of the first Sub-Zeros. That's dope.
I picked up the katana, and her articulation was so bad that I didn't pick up anymore.
Pop the trunk.
I got the purple one and the other one where it has the little teal in it. I got those two, and then all this crazy shit here.
Hey, what's up, Pops? Check it out. Hey, Pops.
Pop the
Pop the trunk.
the deck. John Wayne couldn't even stand the rain of the tech.
Hey, I'm just curious. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, thanks. I just never know with this phone, and my internet sucks, so I have to do it on the fucking phone on 5G rather than on my computer, and it's just.
Is that actual fur?
Don't worry, guys. 5G will be forever.
He made that.
Yeah, it's
Is
for
that actual fur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Awesome, right?
Wow, that is fantastic.
I want one. Just one. That's all. Just one.
You know what? I'm gonna try to make one now. I'm gonna shave my dog's hair off.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Why not? He already looks like a Wookiee, so when he goes for his haircut, I'm just asking for the shavings.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a what'd you call it? Not a labradoodle. It's a golden doodle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey, check it out. This is a Pop the Trunk Toys. Hey, I'm so sorry for interrupting. I was looking for this and I had to screenshot it and shit. But Magic Classroom Marine Morphers Shandong the Carrier Pops. When that popped up in my feed today, dude, I was like looking at it and there were so many words that were coming at me. And I was like, I'm gonna give him shit when I talk to him next. I'm gonna be like, what is a Magic Classroom Marine Morpher Shandong the Carrier? What even is that, bro?
Oh, here we go.
Well, don't start it while we're still live.
We're not.
Ooh,
It took me forever to get into the actual site, so I hope it plays the sound.
Oh, I'm pretty pumped about this. I can watch it on my computer and listen and talk to you guys on my phone. Cool deal.
Well, the beauty is it's Curtis sharing the screen, so I'm sure it'll work. But I think the signification chat that you can see there by the screen being up is if you want to jump in, now is the time.
Yep.
Now is the time for you to jump in the chat.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Hey, Rob, Pops,
This is the way.
Stray, jump in, just chill. You don't have to show
Yeah,
your face.
man. Yeah,
You don't have to
Yeah, if
screw
you need to go
Yeah.
get a drink, use the bathroom or whatever, I'll
Yeah.
give everybody a chance. And then when we come back, if nobody else has jumped on, then we're going.
Yeah, you guys jump in, man. Just hang out with us. You don't have to show your face or anything.
Oh, snap. What the?
Hey, Curtis, throw the link out, bro. Oh,
Hey,
excuse me. I think I
Curtis.
did, actually. Oh, no, I don't have a blue wrench. You got to pass out them blue wrenches,
Yeah, I
Curtis.
know. Where's my damn blue wrench, Kurt? Fuck.
Blue wrench. Blue
You made me
wrench.
say the F bomb.
This is a Blue Ranch free stream.
Need them blue wrenches, man. Got to put in them work.
I put them in. So you had a blue wrench, didn't you? Or do you got to do that every time on every?
You should only have to do it once. M3 has his, but the rest of us didn't. I think you tried to give them out, but it didn't work.
Yeah, I specifically tell everyone I don't want a blue wrench because I'm an abuser.
I don't know. You would be no more of an abuser than Lone Dragon.
No, I'd definitely be abuser. Trust me.
Yeah. So
But
like,
really,
okay. So like when we start, like, I'm not gonna do it tonight, but like when we do we do streams of movies and stuff, and the talking gets out of control, it's gonna be like the Gong Show. I'm just gonna start gonging people out.
Yeah, or just mute everybody. You got the power to mute everybody, right?
Well, everybody just mutes it back on.
Well, no, but here's the thing. It's okay if you have like normal, quick, like if you just say something at a certain
right, that's fine.
Like, and that's it. Right when nobody else is talking. Some
if
people
you
like,
muted me, I'd get the damn signal. I'd be like, all right, I'm talking too much. I think if you muted somebody, they would understand. The person that would unmute and continue talking's not the person. You want.
I muted you.
That's what I'm talking about. Is like,
you got to excommunicate them.
Yes.
Don't give me that, bull.
Hey, before we go into, did anybody see John Wick?
No, I want to.
And 3, yes.
Ooh, I want to.
Is there a
let's watch that?
It's real good. It's a real good movie, man.
They're in talks for John Wick 5, but Keanu doesn't know if he wants to do it yet, but they're already talking about it. So it must have done really well, or they must have been happy with it.
Yeah, it's very decent, very decent. It left it open ended so he can be in 5 if he wants to or not.
I've seen 1, 2, and 3. What's 4 compared to as far as how well it's done? Is it 1, 2, 3?
1 and 2 are great. 1 and 2 are great.
Yeah. All of them are great. It's great. It's great. It is in some parts, but it's great, man.
Right. The choreographed so much fighting is fucking badass.
Yeah, the whole
1 and 2, they did it right, but then the third one for me, like it was like, oh my god, they really are doing these fight scenes like 12 minutes.
It's great backstage.
Yeah, the fight.
I'm in there.
Woo.
What's up, Stray?
What's going on?
And my guy Donnie Yen all the time. Great showing. It's one of my favorite dudes.
What's going on, man? Spoiler alert, Jack Black is in this one.
To Jet Li to now Donnie Yen. That's the guy.
That was a true story I told in chat about me meeting Jack Black. I was in New York when I was 22 years old, and I went up there to talk to a couple of modeling agencies and acting things up there. And
okay.
And I was, it's fucking almost 30 years ago, right? 25 years ago.
Yeah.
But I went up there and was hanging out, and I went to this. I can't even remember the name of the agency, but I went there and they said, oh, yeah, you're supposed to go around the corner and go up these steps. And I went up these steps and I was like, where am I? And it was like this huge room, right? Yeah. And it was about 6 different men sitting around this table. And it was at the very top of this agency in New York. And one guy said, hey, what you doing? I said, I'm not sure if this is where I'm supposed to be or if I'm supposed to be somewhere. I said, no, come on over. And it was Jack Black. And I only knew him from Tenacious D at the time.
Yeah.
That's because he might have, I don't even know how old he is. He maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years older than me at the time. He might have been 30 when I was 21, 22.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this was Tenacious D shit. I was like, damn, that's that dude from Tenacious D. And I was like, I'm definitely in the wrong place. But that dude set me on this couch, stopped the conversation with other people, and wanted to know where I was from, what my accent was, what I was doing up here, because I have a Southern accent, right? He was like, damn. And he was doing his Jack Black thing, but he was being really cool with me. I sat there for about 10 or 15 minutes chilling with him. I said, guys, obviously I'm in the wrong place. He's like, yeah, that's cool, but nice talking to you. Good luck with everything. I just left the room, man. But it was really cool experience. Because me and my buddy at the time had watched Tenacious D on the internet. We'd been smoking pot, watching Tenacious D. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I ran into Jack Black.
Oh, you must have been in the agency right around from the MTV studios, because that's definitely in Midtown Manhattan. That's where I was located. I was hitting that. I was hitting a couple places I was supposed to meet and talk, but I was making a week of it, hitting places I wasn't supposed to go to, but I also hitting places I was supposed to go to. Yeah,
so, that makes sense. There's a lot of them.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tons of places, right? So you might as well, me being from North Carolina, when I was up there anyway, I was like, hell, let me just go ahead and talk. You know what I'm saying? Hit some other people. So
yeah, that's badass, dude. That's pretty crazy that you had interaction with just somebody that is just known worldwide. And I've never been like a guy like a concert goer, like, oh, I'm a fanboy and shit. Never really, but I think Jack Black's fucking cool. I'd like to meet Rodney or what's his name, Iron Man and shit. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I mean, you can meet people at any given moment up in the city of New York, because they all live around there. They all have penthouses and things of that nature. You'll meet a star. You could just be waiting in the line for coffee or a slice of pizza, and you'll bump into a star. You're like, oh. But they're regular New Yorkers, once they're in the city, it's just what it is.
And by no means was I starstruck. I was just like, I had just learned who this dude was. Like, my buddy was like, you need to check this out. This shit's funny. We're sitting around them, maybe a year before that, right? Somebody I worked with at the time.
Yeah.
So, I was, I wasn't starstruck. I was like, this is fucking cool. And he was just really cool and chill. I was like, hey, man, I met that dude. This was way before he became, not that he was some huge star, but he was, after that, he did do movies, and he's done well for himself, in that field.
Well, apparently, up until he married 500-pound porpoise, is what they were talking about earlier. She has her own YouTube channel and shit.
Who?
Jack Black's wife.
Okay.
That's what Prophet and Curtis was saying an hour and a half ago. Yeah, because we were talking about Jack Black and shit being in this episode. I like him. I was trying to, man, I wish they would just keep their mouth shut about being political. Not when we're having a conversation. I'm talking about people who have big influence on like other people who are not so smart. I hate when they do that, dude. Because like, oh man, there's a couple that I'm like, man, I don't want to watch that dude no more because he's like that,
sometimes you just gotta let people be who they are and just move forward with it. That's all it is.
The only spoiler I know about The Mandalorian is someone on IG posted Doc Brown.
Oh, Robert F. Kennedy.
So is he's in the show tonight?
Who?
Yes, Christopher Lloyd is in this episode.
Okay.
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd.
I know him as Doc Brown. He will always be Doc Brown to me.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know he has another name.
Well, actually, what was he called? Stu in Taxi?
Yes, yeah. Or I don't know his name, but
that was Jim. He was Crazy Jim.
Crazy Jim.
But, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was funny. And he always played that type of role.
Yeah.
Disheveled and mind-boggling, but very smart and wise at the same time.
Still
well, his very first movie was One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which won Best Picture.
Yep. Michael Jack Nicholson and shit in there. Fucking that big Indian dude. I forget his name, man. Oh man.
Man, I hate to say this, but as much as I love film and movies, and I like him as an actor, I think he's great. You Can't Handle the Truth. Like, everything about that man's great. I've never watched that movie ever.
Yeah, who's that? Everybody, come on! You thought the nurse was hot and fucking One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I feel like I should give up my movie.
Nurse Ratchet.
Never watch a movie.
Why? Because what's it called? It was called Not the
I'll take a figure of her. McFarlane can do her.
call them.
Skydra Walker, did you want to jump in?
Rob tried. Rob tried to jump in, but I think he's gone now.
Who tried to jump in?
Rob 78.
Oh, come on, Rob. Damn.
He tried, but I think because Curtis was gone, he was in the backstage
Oh,
way under,
okay.
but not anymore.
So Robert F. Kennedy Jr. announces today he will be challenging Biden for Democratic nomination.
I saw the Iron Maiden NECA figure today at Target. It would look pretty cool. I don't have any nostalgia towards it, and I thought if I purchased it, I would look at it for about a week and throw it in a bin, so I decided not to buy it. But it looked cool.
All right,
though.
guys in the chat, thanks for coming on, but we're going to shut down this stream. Y'all have a good night.
Hey, Kurt, I think Rob 78 was trying to jump in.
You just missed that whole conversation.
No, I'm just telling you. I don't know if you knew or not. I don't know if you knew that he was trying to jump in.
Great.
Yeah, they just had a conversation with me on here. M3 and
Yo, what's up, man?
That's great. That's great. He's
Good.
eating cookies. He's eating biscuits.
Shit. Biscuits is the thing, baby.
later.
He's eating that M3 biscuit.
Biscuits with gravy is always the shit. Yeah.
And Three sent them down. He sent them Triscuits.
Oh, he sent the